Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
America's most infamous Palestinian refugee, Lyin created some debate recently when she stated that Jesus was a brown, copper-skinned, woolly-haired Palestinian from Bethlehem, and that Bethlehem is currently militarily occupied by Israel. And yes, even though Linda was born in Brooklyn, New York, just like yours truly, she's still considered a Palestinian refugee on UNRWA standards. In another 100 years, there will be more Palestinian refugees than Chinese in China. So before I respond, I'd like to take you on an Israeli citizen's version of a tour of Bethlehem. Here is the city of Bethlehem, and this is about as close to it as I can get. Why? Because it is illegal for Israeli citizens to enter the city of Bethlehem. It is under complete control of the Palestinian Authority. That's right, it is illegal for Israeli citizens to enter Bethlehem and every other Palestinian Authority-controlled city. Illegal. Why? Because the IDF got sick and tired of going in to save Jews from lynch mobs. There's not one IDF soldier stationed in or one Jew living in Bethlehem. The only military occupation is by the thug Palestinian Authority and the Hamas terror cells that infest it. And Linda, Bethlehem is actually located in Judea. Say it, Judea. That's the ancestral home of the Jewish people, which was later renamed Philistine by the Romans, and that happened 100 years after the death of Christ. So somehow his copper skin and woolly hair make him Palestinian? Well, Linda, my skin's quite a bit more copper than your milky white skin, and I don't know what you're hiding under your hijab, but if my hair grows out, I get Jufro, and it looks kind of woolly. And come to think of it, there's a good reason for that. Jesus was a Jew. Linda also said that Bethlehem was a beautiful, predominantly Christian community. Well, that might have been the case about 20 years ago when Christians did comprise 80% of the population. Today, Muslims are 80% of the population of Bethlehem. Why is that? Because the Palestinian Authority allowed the ethnic cleansing of Christians from Bethlehem.
And here's Bethlehem. Before the Palestinian Authority took control on these territories, about 85% of the population was Christian citizens, and now there are less than 10%.
Linda also said that Jews and Palestinians got along just fine before the creation of the Jewish state in 1948. I wonder if she's referencing the 1929 Hebron massacre just down the road from Bethlehem, where 133 Jews were slaughtered by her brethren. Or was she referencing the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem collaborating with Hitler to exterminate every Jew on earth? Linda, I know it's hard for you to control your anti-Semitism and your pure hatred for the state of Israel, but now you're starting to offend a lot in the Christian community, and you might want to be a little bit more careful with your facts. And one last thing, there's no such place as Palestine.